I flew out here to New York to go to my premiere, my own premiere. It's kind of weird saying that because I'm such a humble person and I never look at fame or anything or to be anything more than just being a person. We are in New York City. This is my first time actually hanging out in New York and being a big boy and being able to do what I want to do. Ohio, grew up in Los Angeles, California, and I was pretty much a rough upbringing. And I'm not going to say it's my parents' fault. I kind of put myself out there and experienced stuff at a young age, probably that I should have never experienced in life. But some of the instances I went through molded me into the man that I am today, and gave me a lot of different strengths that I never thought I could have or could exert. And I'm glad I was raised the way I was because my parents showed me a lot of love. They taught me a lot about life. They taught me everything about life. I lost my father a few weeks before the show even started taping, and that was kind of my inspiration to get back into golf and pursue my dream, because I've been playing golf since I was 3 years old, and that sport really kept me on the, I'll just better said, that sport kept me on the right path. It kept me from making worse decisions than I was already making. But it really kept me on the right path. I earned myself a full golf scholarship, got a free education to a university, and it's an amazing sport. Kind of molds, the sport can even mold you into, it teaches you a lot about yourself. It teaches you patience, it teaches you humility, it teaches you aggression, it teaches you to be passive. Teaches you how to win, how to be a winner, period, in life. And so, growing up in California, you're faced with gangs and drugs and different type of violence. Being raised where I was raised in Venice, and it's all about choices. Life is all about choices that you make. And I think as long as you try to strive for the right choices, and you don't have to be perfect, but just strive for goodness, I think everything else will fall into place for you. And that's kind of what happened to me. I've been head first through a parked car's back window on a motorcycle. I've been shot in my leg. I've been pretty much everything has happened to me. And just to even be here on camera with you is a feat in itself. So, everything else is just a walk in the park. I'm in New York for my premiere. We had a premiere at the Macanudo Lounge last night, and that was one of the main sponsors of the show. It's Macanudo Cigars, and the guys, they treated us so good during the show. They threw us a wonderful red carpet event last night, just to show the appreciation that they had for us for putting on such a good show. Being on the show, I learned so much about myself, about others, about how to interact with people that you are just meeting for the very first time. And it was an interesting, crazy dynamic to the show, and a little different than the other big breaks. We had team format. There was 2 guys, 2 girls, teams of 4s, 3 teams of 4s, 12 contestants, and we went to Cancun, Mexico. It was the greatest experience of my life, hands down. I have 3 kids, and the 3 kids was, by far my greatest experience. But as far as living and doing stuff and dreams, accomplishing things, this is probably one of my greatest experiences ever, being a contestant on this show. And I'm able to follow my dreams through this, and hopefully it manifests into something incredible.
I'm gonna be playing on a few tours. I'm seeking out sponsorship right now. You can always find me on Twitter at @thegolfer, THAGOLFER. It's my Twitter. And Jayson Seymour, SEYMOUR on Facebook. I'll keep in touch with you. I'll respond to you. Become a fan. It'll be a fun ride. Not your typical person, not your typical golfer. I'll give you a lot of excitement out there. And look for me.